Hey guys, what's going on? It's the Tag family. 皆さんこんにちは。タグファミリーのみなみと
マイケルです。And Chloe.
そしてね、クロエちゃんもね。And featuring Leo. He's currently sleeping right now. Can't really see him there. 今回はですね、皆さんにインスタグラムを通して先日 Q&A を募集させていただきまして、こちらをこの動画で答えさせていただきたいと思います。So Michael hasn't been in my videos like this recently, so tell everyone how you're doing.
No, I'm doing good. I've just been working, just taking care of Leo. I've gotten back into golf, just surfing, just living the dream over here. Living the dream.
今日はマイケルと2人で、こちらの質問を答えていきたいと思います。はい、まず最初の質問が、将来的にレオくんをアメリカで育てたいですか、日本で育てたいですか
？Japan.
マイケルはずっと最初からもう日本で育てたいってずっと言っていて、ね、アメリカはやっぱり今いろんな問題があったりとか、治安が悪かったりとか、結構ね、昔とちょっとアメリカも違くなってきてるっていう部分もあって、日本で育てられたらいいかなって思うんですけど、でも教育面とかいろいろ考えたら、どっちもねプラスとマイナスはあると思うんですけど、全体的に総合的に見たら日本で育てたらいいかなって思ってます。幼稚園は現地の幼稚園に行かせますか、日本語学校にも通わせる予定ですか？で、幼稚園は多分普通に現地の幼稚園に通わせる予定です。で、日本語学校は、まだそこら辺、まだレオも1歳になったばかりなのと、私もそこまでちゃんと考えていないのでまだわからないんですけど、でも私がねオハイオ州にずっと住んでいた時は補習校に行かせてもらってたので、日本語を覚えてほしいので日本語学校にも土曜日とか連れて行けたらなとは思ってます。食費と外食費は月にどれぐらいですか？
Well, we don't really eat out too much over here just because over here there's only kind of the chain restaurants. We haven't really found any restaurants where like, oh my god, this is way better than what we can cook, and we're pretty good at cooking, so we get disappointed a lot. But we do go to this Vietnamese place, this pho place, and Chick-fil-A, as you guys know. But most of the time we
cook at home.
Yeah, most of the time we cook at home.
食費は結構ね、最近も本当に物価が高いのと、ほとんどお家で料理を毎日作っているので、でも食費でだいたい600ぐらいかな、月使ってます。アメリカ在住のものです。またお引っ越しするとしたら住んでみたい州やエリアなどありますか？ So personally for me, I like Florida. I like where his family kind of lives, like in the Tampa area. The only thing it's very crowded over there,
and expensive.
Traffic is kind of crazy too, and the prices over there are going up. It used to never really be like that in Florida, but
yeah, ever since COVID, the housing market really exploded. I mean, it's exploded everywhere, but it really exploded in Florida. So
yeah, I don't know where else we would live though, honestly, because he wants to be by the beach, and I prefer being by the beach too, but that only gives us a few options. I'm kind of curious to see what Texas is like. I have a few friends in Texas. Yeah, Texas or Florida. 夫婦で性格、趣味、考え方の違いがあった時の向き合い方について聞きたいです。
For example, my hobbies only involve me, meaning I surf and like I said, I've gotten back into golfing here. I don't need anyone else, and she can't sit on the surfboard without getting seasick, and she thinks golf is the most boring sport in the world. So if I golf or surf, usually if I surf, it's super earlier in the morning, so I try to make it to where I'm not
gone most of the day.
Yeah, gone most of the day, or yeah, we kind of compromise on that.
そうですね、趣味とかは全然違ったりするんですけど、でもできるだけ一緒にやるようにはしてます。考え方の違いがあったりとかしたら、もう一から全部なんで自分がこう思ってなんでそれがいいのかっていう話し合いをちゃんとして、で効率的にいいものとかこっちの方が絶対いいでしょって思った方にするとかっていう、やっぱり全部話し合いですね。私も国際結婚に憧れますが出会いがありません。
I would say the big thing is if you are bilingual and at least can have a conversation in English, not like you have to, discuss politics or anything like that. But I think if you can at least discuss just normal, basic, everyday conversation, I think that goes pretty far for getting an international relationship. Yeah, because we got another question actually. If I would still be in a relationship with Minami if she didn't speak English, and the answer is no, I wouldn't. Because
But that doesn't go for everyone though. For me personally too, like we did get a question asking if I would get married to him if I didn't speak English, and my answer would also be no, only because I think it would be very hard for us to communicate our feelings, and it's just, especially now that we're parents, we talk a lot about our future, our family, and what's best for our family and what's best for Leo, and you know, like education and like how we're gonna raise him, and just all of that. I think is just so important to really talk about, and if you don't speak the language, I don't know how you're gonna discuss that. So for us, I don't think that it would have worked out, and I personally don't think that I would be the same person either if I didn't speak the language, so that's another thing. はい、アメリカでの仕事探しについて知りたいです。
So I work for the government, so there's like a specific site that you go on to apply for government jobs. Sometimes people go to specific companies like Google, like those big companies. They have their own like career. Usually it's like a career.google.com, and then there's like a career specific website for those big companies. So you can apply on those, but majority of the people just find them on Indeed or ZipRecruiter is like another one. So just mainly online.
ゴールデンレトリバーは飼いやすいですが、いい点は大変なところも教えていただきたいです。飼いやすいって言ったら嘘かもしれないです。っていうのも、やっぱりゴールデンって結構病気しやすい犬種ですし、お金もたくさんかかるんですよね。ちゃんとしたブリーダーから飼ったとしても、やっぱりゴールデンって本当にね、いろんな病気を本当にしがち、がんとかも結構かかりやすいし、1年にね数回は絶対に病院に連れてかなきゃいけないことがあるので、特にアメリカとかは病院代が本当に高くて、この間ね私たちが病院に連れて、なんだっけな、 Why did we take her to the vet the other day? The other time, you know, $700. What was that for?
Oh, because she had blood in her diarrhea.
Oh,
So they had to run tests and medication.
そう、血便をしてしまった時があって、その時になんかいろんな検査とかやらなきゃいけなくて、その時$700もしたんですよ。本当びっくりしたので、クレイは一応保険に入っているので 80% ぐらい返ってくる保険に入っているので、それがだいぶ助かってます。だけどその辺が大変なのと、でもいいところは They're such family dogs。 とってもなんだろう、人懐っこいし、一緒にいて毎日かまってちゃんなので、そういった面は本当にクレイちゃんがいてね、私たちもいつも毎日幸せ、帰ってきたらすっごい久しぶりに会ったかのように喜んでくれるので、そういったところは本当にねゴールデンで良かったなって思います。Oh, well, hello, my chin-chin girl. Come here.
I like that I heard Minami say this, that she's such a family dog. Like she's so gentle with Leo, and she's so good. She's always excited to play with her frisbees and stuff.
What?
And that she's like a cuddle buddy.
She's so smart.
She's very smart.
Oh.
Good. You nasty.
Chloe.
And
Golden are
she's
amazing.
Yeah, just in every way.
Yeah, 告白の文化を聞きたいです。
I
I mean,
mean,
it's been a while since.
yeah, I mean, I don't know how it works now. Maybe it's different, but back when I was single, you know, usually the guy would ask girls out on dates. Either you would just be like going out on so many dates, and then eventually you're just like, oh yeah, she's my girlfriend. But there's no like, do you want to be my girlfriend? I asked her though. I did ask her if she wants to be my girlfriend, but sometimes I think people are just like, yep, she's my girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever.
暗黙の了解みたいな感じでお付き合いしますかって聞かなくても、お互い付き合ってるんじゃないかなみたいな感じの付き合い方もあるとは思うんですけど、本当私たちもね昔のことなので、最近の子たちはどうなのかわからないんですけど、 A lot of our friends around us, they do ask, the guy does ask the girl out. 私への質問はちょっとまた違う動画でやっていきたいと思うので、この動画ではマイケルと2人で、 一緒に答えられる質問をやっていきたいと思います。第2段階の Q&A の動画は私だけが答えられる質問を答えていきたいと思いますので、2つ目の動画もぜひ見てください。子供が生まれてから夫婦時間がなかなか取れません。どのように夫婦時間を取られてますか？ Okay, so for us, we do everything together. Like whether it's feeding Leo, like we do this together. When we're feeding Leo, one of us is feeding, one of us is still in the kitchen cleaning, and that's how we like spend time together.
Running errands together.
Oh yeah, that's
shopping.
another one.
The only thing I pretty much do by myself is either surfing or golfing, and obviously work. But the rest of the time, we're always together.
Yeah.
So yeah, like all of our time is dedicated to Leo, so we use the time that we have to use for him
Together.
If that makes sense.
例えばレオが今お休み中寝てる時、まあたまにはマイケルがやりたいことをゲームしたりとかで、その時間帯私は2階でクラフト系やったりとか、あとはまあお掃除したりとか、あと小掃除が好きなので、そういった感じで、お互いの時間、自分一人の時間っていうのもあるんですけど、買い出しとか家事とかは土日は基本的に一緒にやるっていう風にしてます。こういった質問が結構多かったんですけど、はい、順番に聞きます。2人目希望ですが、子供ができて夫婦で変わったことありますか？
Well, we plan on having another kid, but we're definitely gonna wait, and we're hoping it's a girl, but you know, it's a boy.
We never know.
It's gonna be a boy's house. We're gonna be raging all the time.
Oh my goodness. So what has changed between us?
Well, nothing's really changed. You know, obviously when we were in Okinawa and stuff, and the past couple of years, everything was just me and her and Chloe, and so all of our time was just dedicated to each other. So now it's dedicated to Leo, and you know, we pretty much have to go off his schedule and when he's hungry and all that stuff. So that's the only thing that's really changed, is that our focus is just only on Leo, and that's it. And you know, we haven't had time for each other, which is why we do everything together. If that makes sense.
レオさん、クロエさんの2人で遊ぶ感じがどんなのか見たいです。Yeah, they're so cute together though. The first, I would say 7-8 months, Chloe wouldn't really want anything to do with him. And Leo also didn't know how to pet her correctly. He would kind of grab her hair and kind of like hit her a little bit. Now, Leo and Chloe, they play with Leo's toys a lot. Chloe gets into a lot of trouble trying to take Leo's toys and stuff. But
Yep. And Leo's always dropping food while he eats.
Yeah.
And Chloe's just right under him. And
Yeah.
she's like, all right, when are you gonna drop food next?
レオ君の離乳食について知りたいです。私もアメリカで1歳2ヶ月の娘を育てています。Yeah, it's
I
always
leave that
me.
all up to her. She cooks mainly Japanese food. You know, sometimes I'll like cook breakfast, or you know, if we're having dinner that he can also eat, then I'll, you know, cook dinner and I'll make it like a little bit like less salty so he can eat it too. But for, I would say like 90% of his meals, he's still having his own food. So Minami will make him like vegetables, and
He eats a lot of fish.
He likes fish, like super fishy stuff.
イワシとかサバとか、
And he has natto.
あとなんだっけあれ、しらすとか。納豆も好きだし、味噌汁、he loves his 味噌汁。
Oh yeah, and he loves miso soup.
そう、なんかそう味噌汁。
Like his little feet kick. Yeah, he eats a lot of Japanese food and some American food.
はい。まだまだこれからですが、これレオ君に習わせてみたいなと思う習い事。
Well, he's gonna take swim lessons. We've already talked about that.
Swimming
so
for sure.
We want to get him into different sports and stuff, mainly soccer. But yeah, as far as lessons go, probably swimming lessons, and Minami wants him to play
Like an instrument.
So
Yeah.
we're still deciding on the instrument, but probably like piano or something.
Yeah, piano or I mean, I used to take piano lessons, and I played violin for almost 10 years. So I'd want him to get into some kind of musical instrument just so he knows how to read music. 私もミリ妻です。軍のシステムいろいろ難しくて困りませんか？人によって言うことが違ったり。実はマイケルも私も昔はミリ妻だったんですけど、今はマイケルも米軍を辞めていて、もう米軍じゃないんです。結構みんなに間違われるんですけど、沖縄にいる時までは米軍として空軍で働いていて、で、沖縄から引っ越してその後フロリダに行ったんですけど、フロリダユタ州と今いるノースカロライナ州では、政府機関の、お仕事をしています。なので基地関係 とガバメント関係ではあるんですけど、米軍としてではないので、軍とはまた違うお仕事をしています。なので、ミリ妻ではないんですけど、その時は本当に結構いろいろなシステムがあるので結構難しかったんですけど、基地で働いていたので、基地で働いてからはいろんなことが詳しく分かってきて、あ、こういうことなのかとか、軍で使う単語とかもこういう意味だったのかみたいなのがよくありました。子育てはアメリカと日本とどっちのやり方でしてますか？私も国際結婚11ヶ月のママです。
I think obviously Japanese people and Americans, and this goes for any other country, they act different based on their culture. So I think living in Japan for so long has changed the way I've acted, and in return, the way I've acted Leo will kind of mimic that as well. So I wouldn't say it's like, well, we're raising him like the Japanese way or like the American way. It's more just like we're raising him how our values and ethics are. And I think because she has a Japanese family, she's obviously more like biased towards Japanese morals and ethics. And then for me, it's more like I'm kind of both. Like I see the value in a lot of Japanese morals and ethics, and I see a lot of the value in American ethics. So I think we're just gonna instill that onto him.
I think that also answers the next question, which is 教育方針について聞きたいです。教育方針って言っても本当たくさんあるんですけど、一番大事にしているのが私たちの間の仲、例えば喧嘩とか言い合いとかになった時は本当にもうできるだけレオの前ではしないのと、言葉遣いとかも気をつけているかなって感じですね。やっぱりまだ赤ちゃんだから分かってないよねっていう風に思うんじゃなくて、もう最初から、そうであってももう小さい頃から私たちもそういう風に慣れていかなきゃいけないよねって思うので、子供ってちゃんと見ているし、親のこと見てるし聞いているから、覚えも本当に早いなって最近思うので、私たちが話していることとか話し方とか、私がマイケルに対する態度とか、あと逆もそうなんですけど、結構気をつけていて。
Kids are gonna act how their parents act. So we try to act
the way we want
him to be raised. That's difficult to explain.
Yeah.
But
I don't know if we answered your question, but I hope you kind of got the idea.
Yeah.
私も親米ハーフママです。子育てし始めてからの夫婦仲や子育てに関して知りたいです。これもさっきあった質問なので次に行きます。次回日本に帰る予定はありますか？
I don't know, but possibly in December. So next time we might go.
Maybe. If we can, we're gonna try and go back in December.
Yep.
クロエさんのお散歩は1日どのぐらい行かれてますか？またベビちゃんも一緒に行きますか？ How often do we take Chloe on a walk, and does Leo come with us?
We take Chloe out on a walk literally every single day, unless it's raining. That's kind of like our alone time, I guess, because while Leo is there, he literally just stares out and he doesn't do anything. He's just in the shoulders like this. He's like the whole time. And so that's kind of like our time to just talk like one-on-one and stuff, and get some exercise. And we usually do it after dinner, so we digest. It's really good for digestion, and give her some exercise.
はい、だいたい今はもう暑すぎるので、もう夜ご飯食べて8時ぐらいに3キロぐらいかな、3、4キロぐらい歩いてます。ネイビーの方と結婚したのですが、来年春転勤予定です。転勤先がアメリカになった場合のビザやグリーンカードの申請手続きについて初めてで全くわからないので詳しく知りたいです。
The best way to get started is to have him go to his personnel section, and they should be able to help out, especially if he's, I'm assuming, stationed at Yokosuka or some base over there. Usually they'll have like a packet. If not, you can go to the US Embassy website and look at it from there. But we started ours about a year out, so just as a heads up, it does take a very long time to do.
Can't they also go to legal on base?
Oh yeah, legal too. Yeah, legal will be able to help, especially if he's.
Because that's where we went.
Yeah.
To get our paperwork started.
Yeah.
So that you can go to legal, and then they can give you like a packet of what paperwork you need to gather. 市役所行ったり、免許証とか、あとはパスポートとか、いろんな書類のコピーとか取ったりとかして、そこからですね、まず書類を全部集めてから、 一応旦那さんとお話ししてみたら基地の方がね教えてくれるところもあるので聞いてみてください。I think we answered this one, but もしみなみさんが実際ほどバイリンガルじゃなく出会っていても今の関係には慣れていたと思いますか？
Probably not.
Would you have okay. I know, like I said earlier, if I didn't speak English or if I didn't speak as fluent as I did, I don't think I would be the same person, right? But if, let's say, we still got married, do you think that we would have the relationship that we have now? I mean, I guess that's kind of like hard to
Yeah, that'd be hard to know.
Because
I mean, I don't think so, because then you can't discuss things super deep. You wouldn't have the vocab or whatever to fully explain positions on things. I wouldn't say you can't get as deep in the relationship, but obviously it's easier if you can communicate that fully.
If I didn't speak fluent English and I got married to him, I'm sure by now I'd be fluent or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we didn't really answer the question, but
No.
sorry.
Yeah, I don't know if that helped at all, but yeah. はい、クレイちゃんの名前の由来は何ですか？
Well, as some people know, before we had a dog named Roxy. We probably haven't talked about it much on the channel, but she was a golden retriever that we had before Chloe, and she died at, I think she was
like
16 months. And then we got Chloe about 3 months after her, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like the names like kind of rhymed and stuff. And
Oh yeah, it was like Roxy, Chloe.
Roxy, Chloe.
We liked the name that ended with like a E sound. I don't think we really had a reason why.
There wasn't like a full reason, but we just liked that the
It
names
just
kind
kinda
of rhymed, and yeah, we agreed.
Yeah.
But
So that's how we came up with the name. はい、もうずっとアメリカで暮らす予定ですか？ He really wants to get out of here, and we really want to go back to Japan.
yeah,
But-
I just love being overseas in general. So I enjoy like exploring new cultures and new places and everything like
Traveling.
that. Traveling, like if I go on vacation, usually it's to some different country or whatever, and I'm never like taking
In
a
the
vacation
States.
within the States. So yeah, that's like I just enjoy being overseas to
Yeah.
explore different things.
So hopefully we can, leave the States. リオくんには、多分レオくんかな？ They said リオくん。But レオくんには日本語で話しかけてますか？
Yeah, so I only speak English. So
Obviously.
So I only speak to him in English, and then obviously we talk to each other in English, and then she only speaks to him in Japanese. So hopefully he picks up on Japanese and
Oh no, he definitely picks
yeah,
up
he
on
definitely
Japanese.
he actually picks up on both, like some words.
More Japanese though,
Yeah, because
because he spends more time with me at home.
yeah. But Chloe, she only knows English.
Yeah, Chloe only knows
She
it.
doesn't know any Japanese.
お
Zen
座
zen.
りって言っても she doesn't know.
Yep, zen zen.
全然わかりません。一番食べたいジャパニーズフード。Japanese food you really want to eat right now. Go. お寿司。お寿司食べたい。お寿司とね、なんかね、
There's not like one thing. I'm sorry.
日本のパスタ食べたい。日本のパスタ。
I feel like my pasta's pretty good. Anyway,
I like Japanese pasta.
I want.
たらこパスタとか食べたい。
Are you gonna?
Sorry,
I want yakiniku. There's this place by her parents' house that is so good. There's a sushi place next to her parents' house that's so good. I want some cocos. I want katsu. I want ramen. I want abara soba. Family Mart. Food.
おにぎり。
There's just so
ファ
much
ミチ
stuff.
キ
I'm
ね。
sorry.
We love ファミチキ。
Yeah,
シュークリーム
I love everything. I can, yeah. I love
日
everything.
本のね、コンビニ行きたいな。コンビニ。
Nani
コンビニ。
company
行きたい。
Taina.
行きたいな。
Ikitaina.
行きたいな。
Ikitaina.
子育てはレオ君が成人するまでアメリカでされる予定ですか？ I've been answered this question before. 夫婦関係は子供ができてからと変わりましたか？ Okay, I must say though. その夫婦関係のことなんですけど、前にもね、この同じような質問がいくつか来ていて答えていたと思うんですけど、ちょっと言い忘れてたのが、やっぱりレオが生まれてからはその言い合いになることが増えたので、昔の私たちの Q&A の動画を見てくださった方は分かると思うんですけど、こういった質問、夫婦関係どうですかみたいな、仲良しの秘訣は何ですかっていう質問が結構多くて、その時に答えた 時とやっぱり違うのが、喧嘩の頻度は増えましたね、正直言って。喧嘩する内容がやっぱり増えたので、っていうのもそのレオの育て方とか、あとレオにね、あげていいものとか、あげちゃダメなもの、やっていけないこととか、やっぱり違ったりすることはあるんですよ。One of the things that we fight about is he thinks it's okay to give him ice cream or something like that. Just something really small.
And it's not like I'm giving him a lot. I just want him to like taste it, and that's
Yeah,
it.
for me, I don't think that it's necessary for him to have ice cream right now. Like, he's gonna eventually have it. He doesn't need to have it right now. You know, because this was before he even turned 1, and he wanted to give him ice cream. And I said, no, it's too early. So stuff like that, we have our differences, and we, you know, have different values. そういう、やっぱり小さな喧嘩事はあります。だけど、まあそれはね、やっぱりどこの夫婦も一緒だと思うし、子供ができて子供のことばかり考えたりするのはやっぱり親の仕事だし、それはやっぱりしょうがないことなのかなって思うので、あんまりそこは別に気にしてないというか、また喧嘩しちゃったなって思ったりはしますけど、そんな感じで少し変わった部分はあります。マイケルさんはとても育児に協力的ですが、アメリカでは普通のことですか？
I don't know. I don't really know anyone close to me that has like a baby.
Yeah.
So I'm not entirely sure, but
I think this goes for any country, any type of person. There's gonna be dads who are very good at what they do.
yeah, there's going to be a lot of shit dads and there's going to be a lot of good dads. And there's going to be a lot of in between.
I talked to a lot of my mom friends, and I have friends who said that their husbands weren't husband material, but they're dad material. Or it would be like vice versa. You know, like they don't really know how to help out, or they don't really know how to change the diaper, or they don't want to do stuff like that. They think that it's like all up to the mom, you know. But not everyone's like that, so I think it really depends.
I just love him so much and I just want to be there as a dad for like everything. So,
Yeah.
and I don't mind changing his diaper. I don't mind doing anything like,
Well, you shouldn't mind.
yeah, obviously I shouldn't mind.
Yeah, dad should not mind. But Michael's been really good at, like, if I ask him to do something, he will. So the only thing that I would want him to kind of learn to do is cook his food. He knows how to cook, but if I ask him to make dinner, it'd be like pasta. You'd make him pasta. If I asked you to make him dinner, what would you make him? Answer that
Pasta
question.
sounds good though.
See, you would literally boil pasta and then put tomato sauce on it, and then you'd be like, all right, here you go, you can eat this. はい、だけどマイケルは結構本当にいろいろ助けてもらってるし、基本的にマイケルが仕事から帰ってくる4時ぐらいはもうそこからは結構マイケルに全部任せっぱなしなので、おむつとかも全部4時以降は全部マイケル帰ってくれるとか、そうですね、お風呂の時間とかも私がお風呂入れて体拭くのとローション塗っておむつ替えてパジャマ着せるのは全部マイケルがやってくれたりとかっていうのがあるので、マイケルが帰ってきてからはほとんどマイケルにやってもらっていることが多いです。最後になりますが、来年アメリカに引っ越しする予定です。携帯電話はどうされていますか？ We both had SoftBank before in Japan, and we basically just stopped our contract and we got new phones in America.
But you know, I have a family in America, obviously. So I had like a whole family plan. So when we came here, they just added us to the plan with that, and so it was pretty simple.
何ヶ月アメリカにいるかとか、本当にずっとアメリカに引っ越す予定なのかってその内容によっても変わってくると思うんですけど、1年とか2年だけでアメリカに行くって感じだったらもう本当SIMカードを買って、SIMカードで今持ってる携帯使うってのもできるので、もうそうやるか、もう本当にアメリカに移住するっていうのであれば、そっちの日本での使ってるキャリア、ドコモとか契約を切ってアメリカで新しく契約を作るかって感じです。そんな感じで、マイケルと私2人で答えられる質問は全部答えたつもりです。はい、答えになってなかったものもあると思うんですけど、もしこれ以上何か他にね聞きたいことがありましたら、ぜひコメント欄にお知らせください。そして、私への質問も、いくつかあるので、それはまた別の動画で、答えていきたいと思いますので、また次回それは撮りたいと思います。 はい、今回もたくさんの質問ありがとうございました。
Yeah, thanks so much, guys, for the questions. Sorry I haven't been in the vlogs lately, but I will try to be in them a little bit more, possibly.
That was a good time.
Yeah.
Mommy loved you so much. We'll say bye, everyone, and thank you guys so much for watching.
Bye. Yeah, make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you.
Love you, thank you.